If all goes to plan, then the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games will be starting in just over a year's time. I want to understand how the athletes are performing, how the organization is going, and what are they doing to raise funds. So I started off by talking to the two top Swiss athletes, Marcel Hug and Theo Guimeur, to find out how they are now. Marcel, hi, how are you feeling and how are your preparations going for the games, which are now a year away?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. My preparation are going well. I'm healthy. That's very important. And at the moment, we have good conditions for training, good circumstances. So we are allowed to have our regular training. So yeah, everything is on a good way, I think.
Theo, how are you and how's the training going?
I'm going pretty well, and the training is going also well now.
Despite the positive words, athletes are being affected. Marcel Hug, you're at the top of the pyramid in Switzerland as a professional athlete. Has it hit your financial aspect, or the sponsors, are they sticking with you? And how does the support mechanism work?
Yeah, it's difficult because of course all or many competitions are cancelled, so there is no prize money. Also, I do some speeches or presentations, so there is also no money. But I'm in a very lucky position because I have great supporters, I have great sponsors, our association. So many people who are supporting me.
Theo Guimeur, after Pyeongchang, your world must have changed completely. You became a household name in Switzerland with your 3 gold medals, sponsors, and everyone wanted a piece of you. How has that experience been through the COVID, and how are you keeping it going now?
So yeah, the situation is not so easy with the sponsor, with the situation of the COVID. But I think I try my best to keep my sponsor with me, and I did a lot of live and some event indirectly with my sponsor. But yeah, it was not so easy.
Behind the scenes, Swiss Paralympic Committee are working hard to bring in the funds. I caught up with Conchita Jaeger to tell me where they are now.
Concerning the financial pressure that we have now, we have spoken to all sponsors. We have tried to explain them the situation, and we have been really very lucky that they have shown a lot of understanding for that. So we could hold every sponsorship agreement that we have.
Good.
But next year, the situation will be completely different.
There's going to be a fundraiser coming up, and it's going to be over the next couple of weeks with Hug Jean-Renard, who's going to run 360 kilometers from east to west over Switzerland. How did that idea come to being?
Well, it was a very spontaneous thing because he asked us in July. He came and said, I want to run, could you support me a little bit? And then we said, oh, yes, of course, because as the games are postponed now, we have a little bit more time for such projects.
The fundraising, every day from the 6th to the 17th of August, Hug Jean-Renard and his team are going to be competing in the most amazing challenge. Let's find out more. Hug, hi, what is your plan? What are you going to be doing?
So I'm preparing a big project for Swiss Paralympic and all the athletes on the sports, para sports. I'm going to do 360 kilometers for them. The objective is to receive a lot of money and donation, because it be to help the athletes for preparing Tokyo 2021.
And you're going to run 360 kilometers going through all the 4 language areas. Is this a big deal for you, or can you do this easily?
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yeah. I never did so long kilometers. I do a lot of ultra trail. I like that. But for me, the most important it's not to be ready at the first day. For me, the most important is to be ready at the last day for the finish.
And you're actually going to be moving with some of the top power athletes. I guess that's going to be quite inspiring.
Yeah, because for me the most important is for the athlete, and a lot of athletes support the project, and a lot of them, about 15, will be around the project to do with me some kilometers, and Swiss Paralympic also. So for me, it's an honor to see them, to speak with them, because for me they are stars.
Marcel Hugues joined the challenge on the first day.
I think it's a great idea which he is doing with this challenge. Of course, to collect some money for the Swiss Paralympic team. It's a great thing. That's money that we definitely can need. Because it's quite expensive, especially like a Paralympic mission in Tokyo for a whole team.
Theo Gamot is also joining the challenge.
Yeah, it's a huge project, but it's necessary for us just to have this support from the people. And yes, Swiss Paralympic just try to have a project like this to be seen by Swiss people, and hopefully it will help the athletes with their goals.
All funds raised from this challenge will be going directly to the Swiss Paralympic Committee to help the athletes realize their dreams.